Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking on this video, and I think these intros will always be so awkward at first. So we're just gonna hop right into the video and not worry too much about aesthetics and everything. It could just go on forever and it might not be that great of an intro. So in this video, we're gonna talk about my top 5 tips as a registered dietitian that will keep your hormones in a healthy state. These are not just the only 5 things that you need to do, but there are 5 critical things that I had to do in kind of my healing journey with my own hormones and having healthy, regular menstrual cycles again and just feeling like a woman again, you know? So this is where you're gonna find my top 5 biggest tips just to kind of help you out if you're feeling lost and there's just so much going on and you just don't even know where to start. So here we are. Tip number 1 would be sleep. And I cannot stress this enough, how important sleep is. I was at a point where I was running off of probably 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night. I've always been an early riser, but of course, life demands. I was in college, I was working, I was studying to become a dietitian. And if you are studying to become a dietitian or are a dietitian, you know those the school studies, the collegiate studies are not easy going. Sleep is so important, and it does lay the foundation. It does. Sleep, if you're not getting good sleep, don't expect other things to fall into place. Like, you could be having your nutrition on key, and then you could also be training really hard in the gym and really effectively in the gym, and not just overtraining, but you are just training effectively, and you still probably will not reap the benefits that you are wanting, whether that be some physicals, but that overall health and vitality, having like beautiful glowing skin, having regular period, just energy to go out throughout life, having color in your face, and also building that muscle in the gym. It's just not going to happen if your sleep is not there. So my biggest tip, if you are struggling with sleep and you're just like, I just cannot, I'm so busy, I can't sacrifice like any hours of the day to get more sleep, you can focus on getting better quality of sleep. So that could just start with an easy, simple night routine. It could be putting the phone down an hour before bed, wash your face, do whatever, and then get into bed and make that, set a time that you're going to get to bed, whether that be, so let's say you go to bed at like midnight every night and you're expected to wake up at like 5, 6 a.m. every day. Maybe you alter some life things. Is there things that you really have to do at 10 p.m. at night that are keeping you up till 12 a.m.? Or can you just decide, okay, I'm going to be in bed by 10 and start there, and then figure out how that can work best for you and your lifestyle right now. My second tip would definitely be to let go of perfection and going at your nutrition, training, just being social and everything, trying to do it all at once. It just is not gonna work out that way. So finding that biggest thing, is it when you move every day, you just feel so much better. You show up as a better person every day. Is it that you're focused on getting in fuel for your body? So focused on nutrition. Maybe that's an area that you want to focus on. And because you're eating more intentionally and not being restrictive and not like being this all or nothing kind of mindset, but you're like, okay, I'm going to focus on the foods that really make me feel good, because when I feel good, I show up better. I show up better for the people around me. I show up better in my work. I can get a lot more things done. I have more energy. And then things just kind of cascade from there. And then when we eat better, we sleep better. So that would be my second tip. These aren't in like specific order, but I would say my number 1 is sleep. The fact that sleep is the epitome of like all of your health. Just get some sleep. The quality of sleep matters. Quantity, it's there, but the quality of sleep matters so much.
My third tip kind of ties into tip number 2, is to, yes, let go of perfection, but also letting go of the extremes of like the dieting trends. So if it's a trend and you're seeing that people are seeing results in like 2 months, 3 months, even 6 months, but it may have these insane results and stuff like that, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You only see the picture, the before and after, and who knows if it's even a real before and after. So really focusing on not going to the extremes of either cutting out the carbs, which is something that I struggled with back then, was being carbs. I did the whole keto thing. Like, I won't go into that in this video, but I did that, and I just thought that that was what was working, and but a whole story for another day. But honestly, like, do not cut the carbs out, guys. Ladies, the carbs are fuel for your hormones, and yes, I understand that there's a huge fear around them, but the quality of carbs and the amounts we eat them in, and then if we're balancing them out with protein and fat, if you haven't seen my like macronutrient kind of video about all the food groups and how to build that meal, go check it out. It's the previous video. But truly, if we eat anything in excess, it's not going to be really serve us that great anyways. So really focus on not trying to eliminate certain whole food groups just to get this ideal aesthetic or things like that. We can work in different ways to maybe, reduce some, increase more of this macro or something like that, but it's all like everything like comes together.
The same thing with fat. Instead of like going the whole keto craze, it may work for some. It may work for some women in some aspects of life where you are in your fertile age. You should be focused on fueling your body and nourishing your body and not trying to find these ways on how I can take away so much and restrict so much, but truly focusing on how can you incorporate more quality carbs, quality fats, quality proteins, and quality fiber sources into your diet and create a variety of things. That's what's truly going to serve your hormones in the long run, is when we're eating that variety and eating enough of that variety to then serve our body to what it needs to do on a monthly basis. My fourth tip would be to incorporate strength training. So strength training has always been part of my life. I've gotten way more into it in the past couple of years. But with that, there's nothing like feeling more strong and more powerful than being able to hit this like lifting goal, or seeing you making progress in the gym, being able to lift more weight, heavier weight. And it's not always about aesthetics. Now I get that aesthetics are in there. I seriously, you guys, I get it. Like, I have physique goals sometimes too, but I have learned from my years of life that sacrificing the quality of your life and the quality of your own like physical body and losing a menstrual cycle from going to the extremes, but then finding how much better life is when you heal that relationship with food. You find strength training, and then you're not eating to just survive. You're eating to thrive in life. You're eating to fuel your body, nourish your hormones, making sure that you're eating enough and eating enough of a variety of foods, and then to supplement your training and supplement your physical and mental energy demands of everyday life. And that's something that's so important, is getting to that point of, okay, what if you don't like strength training, that's fine. But strength training is so amazing, because when we build muscle and when we put on more muscle on our bodies, our longevity, it's pretty freaking awesome. The benefits that you can see from strength training now, instead of waiting till you're like way down the line. It's about building muscle and protecting your organs, protecting your bones, protecting your joints, so that when you do age through life, you have a body that's strong and capable to take on so much more than it would have been able to if you just didn't incorporate strength training at all. So give that a try. See how that makes you feel, even if it's a couple times a week. Incorporate some body weight strength if that's where you're starting, and really focus on that. Build some muscle. That's my fourth tip there. And so my fifth and final tip would be to find a community that supports you in like a hormone healing journey, or even like a fitness journey, or general overall health journey. It can get so lonely sometimes. If you don't naturally have a community, I would really encourage you to look out there. Look what's around you. Can you get involved in some clubs? Can you get involved in some fitness clubs, or even like a book club? And then maybe somebody will have the same interests. But doing a hormone healing journey alone is not fun. Like, I feel like it's something where you kind of, if you are in a hormone healing journey, or you just want to optimize your overall womanly health, like that is something I wish that I had put myself into. Yeah, I think I had a lot of resources that I could have. Opening up to the people that are closest to you can sometimes help too. Now that depends on who that is for you, but that is something that was super important for me, and I feel like keeping that from people and sharing that one, it sounds so simple, but it's hard to find community, especially when you feel like you're the only one going through it and you're like, nobody would understand. But you'd be surprised on how many people understand it, and sometimes you can walk the journey together. And I always think that a health journey, whether that be with a weight gain journey, like in my case, or like a weight loss journey case, or just an overall, I just want to feel dang good. And I just want to feel really good in my body. I don't really want to necessarily change aesthetics, but I just want to feel so good in my body and want to treat it with to the best of to my ability, and to nourish it and to help it rest properly and train it properly so that my body can take me through all that life throws at you. It's truly important to walk that with somebody in hand instead of trying to just walk it alone. Because when we link up, it's super powerful. I heard this on a podcast the other day. You build the table so that you can expand it.
If you build this table and you invite people into your journey, and people that resonate with you, people that want to support you, and you giving them back the same in return, you can just keep adding leaves to the table and building a bigger table. And that's where community happens, that's where growth happens, and that's where I truly feel like overall health happens, because when we're supported, we feel supported, and we can be open to people that we truly care about, and that you know that they genuinely care about you too. It's just mutual, and so
you don't have to open up about everything, right? You don't have to let every nitty-gritty detail of your life go, but just being honest with people and saying, hey, I just kind of need somebody to support me through this, and maybe be the one that's telling me when I'm having days where I want to skip a meal, where they're like, hey, you got on this journey for a reason, and is skipping a meal really gonna serve you in the long run? Or I want to skip my workout in the gym. Okay, if you're on a journey to building muscle, is that really going to serve you in the long run? Or do we find the discipline to get that done? A little bit of words of encouragement, find your discipline, get in the gym, get the workout done, eat the meal that makes you feel best, in that kind of. So thank you so much for watching this video. I know these tips are kind of general, but I could sit here and say 20 different things that helped me along my hormone healing journey, but also just overall health journey, where I got to a point that I knew I needed to do something, because the way I was living just wasn't optimal for me. And so I think that if you just want to feel dang good in your body, do it. Do what works for you. I know it's such a cliche thing, but seriously, if what you are doing right now is not serving you to the best of your ability, just analyze it. Write things down. What parts of life are not serving you well? How do you feel on your day-to-day? How's your body physically feel? How's your mental health on a daily basis? And can these things be contributed to the lifestyles you're living? And possibly it could be some hormonal imbalances just from this is a very chaotic life now, and we are stressed on the daily, and I get it, and we are on the go. We're being pulled 10 different ways, and we have a lot of different things in life that we need to show up for. So showing up for yourself first, though, will allow you to wear those many other hats in a much better fashion, if that's kind of the right way to say that. I truly appreciate you if you clicked on this video. And these are just general things that really helped me, but they can sound simple at first, but those are the places I think you need to start, and then you can get into all the fun stuff like balance out my minerals and balance out my gut health. And all that is so important. Yes, it is, but we need to start with the simple foundations to then build on that, and we can continue adding to it. Maybe tonight, get a good night's sleep. Do a little simple routine, whatever that be for you. It doesn't need to be a 10-stepper. It can just be 2 steps and you're in bed a little bit earlier tonight and shutting off the lights. I really, really appreciate you guys again, and thanks for watching.